Hey guys, welcome back to another movie review. Yes, sorry this one kinda took a little while, but yeah, I haven't done a video for a while, so yeah, this will make up. But this one, I'm still going to continue on with the original trilogy with The Emperor Strikes Back. Okay, so this isn't really one of my absolute favorites, but it's my brother's favorite, so he might be really excited for it if you're watching this. But anyway, with that in mind, I'm still going to continue on with the I almost said Rise of Skywalker, but The Emperor Strikes Back. This movie has like a lot of like funny sources than the original, because it has so many things that gives out a lot of references. You know what I mean, right? But anyways, before I continue off, here's one thing though. I want to actually have to explain the rules for if you haven't watched it or not, because I'm sure a lot of you Star Wars fans have seen it. So with that in mind, go ahead and check it out if you haven't seen it, of course. But here's another crazy thing that just happened today. They just released the first trailer for Star Wars Visions, the very first Star Wars anime. When I reacted to it, I was like, wait, what? I don't understand what's going on with the Star Wars anime. I mean, it's crazy, right? Disney did their third time doing their franchise as an anime. They did like Lilo and Stitch anime, except they didn't include Stitch, or whatnot. And they did like a Marvel Disc Wars anime. That's the only thing I could remember. I don't know a lot, not too well about Marvel anime, and now they're doing a Star Wars anime called Star Wars Visions. I'm saying it's not canon because there's no way that there are lightsabers that can move around like a staff. It's just not right to me. So with that in mind, Star Wars Visions, not really a best idea though, because I'm not really much of a big anime fan. But let's continue off with the review. Ever since the destruction of the Death Star, Darth Vader had become obsessed with finding Luke Skywalker, because he knew he has the Force and he's trying to force him to join him. So with that in mind, Luke became the rebel general and started to scatter out the place, because in a planet which is frozen and cold, they were trying to hide from the rebel empire. But unfortunately for Luke, he's got captured by a Wampa, which might become his next dinner. But luckily enough, Luke managed to escape with his lightsaber and cut off the ice he was stuck in and slice out the Wampa's arm. Ooh boy, it was a pretty nasty sight. I'm not sure if the Wampa did eat his own arm though. I don't know, that sounds pretty weird, I guess. But yeah, after that scene, which, one more thing. If you haven't seen the latest episode of Monsters at Work, there is also a scene where Tyler meets the Yeti, which was also the reference of how Luke got captured by the Wampa. Ooh. It was pretty crazy. Instead of a lightsaber, it was a rubber chicken. Oh boy. But enough with Monsters at Work though. Let's just continue off with the next scene, where Han was sent out to find Luke in his daring attempts from the icy cold blizzard. But when Luke was trying to survive from the cold, he saw the ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi and gave him his new mission: to go into a planet where he can meet the ultimate giant master, Yoda. But right after that scene, Han found him, and Luke was very cold, so he would have to do something kind of gross, actually. He would have to, like, cut open in his animal who was dying in his body and stuff Luke inside them. Ugh, ugh. That's pretty gross, but anyways, besides the point, on Rogue 2, who have found Han and Luke, and Luke was recovered from it, though unfortunately they will have to evacuate. Sorry, it's kind of hard to pronounce it, because the Empire found them. They were trying to, like, get into the base where Vader would finally find Luke. However, it was a huge fail because some of the rebels have escaped it, along with Han, Leia, Chewie, and C-3PO. They escaped with the Millennium Falcon, but Vader was trying to follow them because he thought that Luke was in the Millennium Falcon and was trying to capture him. Unfortunately, Luke was in a mission of his own. He was trying to find Master Yoda on the planet Dagobah, but unfortunately, they were having no luck because they were stranded on the swampy planet where they meet this strange green alien who found them, which turned out to be Master Yoda, the greatest Jedi Master of all time. He said he was too old to be trained, but Luke had learned out so much that he would do anything to become a Jedi like his father, but would not fall into the darkness from Lord Vader. Oh boy. But with that in mind, Yoda taught him everything he could know about using the Force and facing his feelings and greatest fears. But there was one scene where Luke had inside his dastardly vision where he was the next emperor, or oh boy. But luckily that did not happen. And also, of course, he was trying to use the Force on his spaceship, but it was no luck because he said it was too big, but size matters not. And fortunately, Yoda was the one who used the Force to bring him back up, and said someday that he failed. Oh boy. But after that, he saw a vision of the future that Han and Leia will be in grave danger, and decided to leave to save them or they would get killed. Unfortunately, Yoda asked him to stay to complete his training, but Luke said he would come back to complete his training, and he would have to face off Lord Vader. That was when Ben came in and then told him it was not going to, because if he did, he would fall into the darkness like he did. And then he also said that if he would do it, then he wouldn't be there with him. But unfortunately, Luke decided to leave out to save Han and Leia. And as for Ben and Yoda, they said that he was the last hope, but Yoda said, "No, there is another." You know what I mean, right? Wink. But yeah. With that being said, back to Han and Leia. They were hiding from the Empire by hiding in this cave. Turned out it was no cave. It was just like a giant worm-like thing that almost ate them. Luckily enough, they escaped in time. And they also, of course, tried to hide in Cloud City, where he would meet Han's old friend and Lando. You know, the guy from Solo, a Star Wars movie, of how he got the Millennium Falcon. They managed to reunite with each other and try to get along at first, until it was a trick. Lando was working for Vader to capture Han, Leia, Chewie, and C-3PO. And they were also found out that they were using as bait to get to Luke, because Vader really, really wants Luke so bad that he would freeze with carbonite. But first, before they would freeze Luke, they decided to freeze Han to test out to see if it would work, or to make sure that the person who would get frozen in carbonite would stay alive. Unfortunately, Han got captured by Boba Fett. Woo. And then he went off to deliver Han to Jabba the Hutt. But with that in mind, broken-hearted Leia and Chewbacca had to escape with Lando. Oh, but Luke came in, but Leia tried to warn them that it was a trap. But indeed, it was. It was a collision between Luke and Darth Vader, and he tried to freeze him, which the carbonite freezing was meant for Luke, but he got out and tried to face him off until one tragic moment when, get ready for this one, when Luke got his hand chopped off and told him if he would join them, he would have great power. He hasn't told him what happened to his father, but Luke has already told enough that he said that Vader was the one who killed him. But do you know what Vader said? He said, "No, I am your father." Yes, that's right. The iconic scene from Star Wars, The Emperor Strikes Back. I had to do this one. I literally had to turn it up to see that scene. But yeah, he told him that Darth Vader was actually his father, and told him if they would join him, they would rule the galaxy, father and son. Fortunately, Luke refused and got out with using one of the vents, and he was hanging out for his life until Leia came to the rescue and saved Luke. And they were almost this close to escaping from the Emperor, but luckily enough, thanks to the repair of the light speed, they got out to another galaxy just in time. And then Lando, I almost said Luke, and Chewbacca are on a new mission to save Han from Jabba the Hutt, as well as Luke trying to get a new hand from his chopped off hand, and said goodbye along with Leia, R2-D2, and C-3PO. They may have failed by not getting Han back and almost losing their defeat, but don't worry, they'll come back big and strong. So with that in mind, the story continues. So yeah, that was a very interesting movie review because of I'm almost close to the near end of the original trilogy, because on the 24th, that's going to be the next day for the Return of the Jedi. So mark down your calendars for the 24th, because that's the next review for the original trilogy, which will be coming soon. So stay tuned for that. And also, of course, there's going to be some more videos coming soon, like an exciting one that's going to be coming down on the last day, near the last day of September. So with that in mind, go ahead and check it out real soon, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, it's me, BDH, but I'm also known as the Brick Dragon Hero. That video was great, huh, Applex? You said it, BBJ. And if you want to see more of the Brick Dragon Hero videos, all you gotta do is subscribe. Follow Brick Dragon Hero on Instagram. Like for this video. Share this with your friends.
And comment down below what you think of that video.
And don't forget to check out the last video. So thanks for watching and have a brick day. Whoosh.